Good morning, dear hearts. I'm back for my favorite lesson in part 1 of the workbook. It is Review Lesson 205. I want the peace of God. And I truly do. And I know that when I have the peace of God, because I'm saying that I want it, so I'm indicating that I don't quite have it yet. I would otherwise say I have the peace of God, and that is what I aspire to. I aspire to having the peace of God. But right now, I want it. I want it. It's Lesson 205. It's the review of Lesson 185. When we had Lesson 185, I did come for that video. And there are many highlighted lines in my book for this lesson. Just a few of them are that many have said these words, but few have meant them. And the world would be completely changed should any two agree these words express the only thing they want. If two people, two or more, join together, will agree that all that they want is the peace of God. How different would this world be? And the lesson goes on to tell us in just a few of the lines that to mean you want the peace of God is to renounce all dreams, for no one means these words who wants illusions and who therefore seeks the means to bring illusions. So if I want the peace of God, I'm renouncing the ego. I'm going, no. I know that the ego offers nothing that I want. All the ego ever has are shifting dreams, things that are offered and then taken away. Why would I want that when I can have something that is eternal and forever? And that is the peace of God. And it says to me, these words acknowledges illusions are in vain, requesting the eternal in place of shifting dreams, which seem to change in what they offer, but are one in nothingness. And then this lesson gives us a question to ask ourselves, should we be tempted to go into anything and think that we want something still from the ego? There's a Buster sighting. And it says, is this what I would have in place of heaven and the peace of God? And I'm sure the answer is a resounding no. And then finally, one more highlighted line, that no one who truly seeks the peace of God can fail to find it. So we will not fail in our endeavors today. We will, there he is. We will have the peace of God. I want the peace of God. Now remember, in our introduction to this review, we were told that just one lesson. We have 20 that we're reviewing. But just one lesson is enough. One is enough. And that is the number for the course. You hear me say it all the time. One thought, one mind, one self, one lesson. One lesson is enough. But there can be no exceptions. We cannot try to apply it to some things and not to others that we're still holding dear to us, that they are still idols to us. So, this one lesson, with no exceptions, is I want the peace of God. Now remember, we start and end our practicing with the wonderful little spiritual earworm that I am not a body, I am free, for I am still as God created me. I am still, I continue to be, I am still, I am calm, I am tranquil, I am serene with the peace of God, with the knowingness that I am part of God's creation. I am the extension of one of his whole and loving thoughts. I am still that. I am still that. Soham. I am still that. And I'm free. This idea that I'm not a body and I'm free, this is the idea of salvation. Salvation is freedom. And when I am not a body, I am free. I am free of all the machinations that the body requires, that the ego projects onto me. I'm free of all of that. And I am indeed still as God created me. And I want the peace of God. I want the peace of God. The peace of God is everything. Everything I want. If you ask me, what do I want the peace of God. The peace... He does too. The peace of God is my one goal, the aim of all my living here, the end I seek, my purpose and my function and my life. while I abide where I am not at home. He is at home, but he wants to be outside. And we complete the lesson with, again, I am not a body. I am indeed free, and I am still as God created me. The peace of God, everything I want, my goal. What more could I seek for but the peace of God? The aim of all my living here, I'm only here to find, rediscover, rejoin with the peace of God. It was given me in the moment of my creation. In the moment of my creation, because creation is still and calm and tranquil. and in that moment, I was created, we were created with the peace of God. All my living here. The end I seek, my purpose, my function. This is why I'm here. I function is salvation. Our function is happiness. Our function is forgiveness. All of these things come with the peace of God. And my life is full and wonderful when I have the peace of God. Nothing comes to disturb the mind of the holy child of God because I have the peace of God. And while I abide where I am not at home, is just the indication that I recognize that this isn't home. We've talked of this so many times. You know, stranger in a strange land. I feel like a stranger here sometimes. Nothing makes sense sometimes. So how can this be home? Home is where everything fits together. And when I'm in heaven, because heaven is here and there is no other place, then everything makes sense. While I am here, things do not make sense, but I want the peace of God to fall over, to shine on everything that is here, so that it will be that much more like heaven is for me. So that is my favorite lesson in part 1 of the workbook. I have many favorites, but this is the most favorite, all-time favorite. And it was my favorite before I even knew it was my favorite, because the lines in italics, the prayer, always came to me, even before I realized exactly where it was from. So, I want the peace of God. I am not a body. I am free. You are free. Let us be free together. And we are still. We continue to be as God created us. And that's it for today. I hope it helped. Please like, share, and subscribe. Please smile. Please know that the peace of God wants you to recognize it and have it as much as you want it. So it's a guarantee. And pray for this peace to come to every mind. And today would be a good day for that. Namaste.